Hey, what's up, everyone? Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It don't cost you anything to hit that notification bell and to like this video. Be sure to do that and hit that subscribe button. Help me out. So this video comes from someone who posted this about a woman that's suing a guy for $10,000 for a bad date. And when I seen snippets of this, it blew my mind away. So let's get into it.
Actually louder in
Okay,
here.
I'm not sure. I read your complaint again, and you have not. I'm looking here. What is it? Intentional infliction of emotional distress?
Yes,
Is that the claim here?
yes, it
Okay.
is.
That's not something that's really justiciable
Is she in the
in
airport?
district court.
I'm sorry. I can't hear you.
I said that's not something that's justiciable in district court. That has to be brought in circuit court.
So you said it's not permissible in district court. It has to be
See, in a
taken to
situation like
circuit
this,
court.
see, Richard knows his
That's
best
an
option is
equitable
just to
action,
stay
yes.
silent.
Okay, was that not I thought only criminal offenses. Oh, well, I guess it would be considered.
Why
I
does
don't
she
know if
have a
it's
blonde
criminal
weave?
or however you want to
Why?
consider it, but I thought only criminal
Why?
offenses
Why
were
a blonde
brought
weave?
before the circuit court.
I can't.
So will I have to? Will I
can't get
have
in
to?
what's in your head. I cannot get into what's in your head, ma'am.
I'm sorry. I gotta go back in because I can't hear you.
Mr. Jordan, let me just ask you this. Are you planning to represent yourself on this?
To be honest with you, sir, I thought this was just going to be thrown out. We had a date, one date, and nothing else after that. And now I'm being sued for $10,000.
It should be thrown out. This is
I
ridiculous.
don't see how this is going to go any further. I think it's a waste of your time.
Well, the problem is this.
I'm going to fast forward because there's a lot of dead spots.
But I'll do.
There was also a perjury on there as well. He stated, I can't remember what he stated right now because I don't have it, the document
Perjury,
in front of.
the short.
Yes.
Perjury is a criminal charge.
And this is a huge point here.
Okay, there were two different.
Side,
there were
folks.
two different charges. There was one that was intentional affliction of pain,
himself.
which was not. I didn't see that as being a criminal offense, but perjury.
He's just making things up.
I guess that could be considered a criminal offense.
Ma'am, I'm not going to sit here and argue about the legal definition and what's a crime and what isn't.
I think she's confusing that with lying.
If somebody gets charged with perjury,
lying is not
that
illegal.
is a criminal felony charge. You have to go through the prosecuting attorney and the police. Okay? If that's what you are alleging.
Yes, for him to be properly served. That's what was the last incident that transpired, was for me to get a correct address for him.
That has nothing to do with what I asked.
That weave is killing me.
I know you asked me about an amended.
I asked you about what your claim is about. You said intentional infliction of harm, and I assume you mean intentional infliction of emotional distress. And you said perjury. That's the basis for your claim.
Yes, I'll amend the complaint. I thought I had that already in there. I received a document, I guess after I sent
orange juice?
the correct address and he got the document, he sent a letter That should be, I guess, in the file. He sent a letter.
Oh, this is
And
gonna
That's
then
be
my
his
entertaining
answer,
for
I
everyone.
guess.
Like, what
We're,
the
I
hell?
guess we're treating it as his answer.
Right. And so I emailed my response to that letter, because in that letter, he lied. And then that's what brought forth the perjury. It was never perjury in the beginning. It was perjury after his response.
I would countersue her.
Well, you can't say, listen, he has the right to put whatever is in the answer.
I'm not saying he can't, but
count. You can't add another count because you don't like or you disagree with what is in his answer.
if he responds and his response is a lie, it's perjury, then my documents
I love
will
how
prove
she's
that he
telling the
lied in
judge
his
what
response.
it is.
No. It's his version. First of all, do you understand what perjury is?
Yes, I understand perjury is a lie. I know what perjury means.
Perjury is a statement, a false statement made under oath. So what
Exactly.
statement did he
And I
make
got
under oath that's
documents that
false?
prove he was lying.
You don't understand. It's a false statement made
If she's
under
arguing
oath.
with a judge,
Under
this is
oath.
great.
When did he testify to something that he lied about? It's a statement made, a false statement made under oath.
Modern women,
Bottom line
ladies and
is,
gentlemen.
you said it's a criminal
Modern
offense,
women.
so I will send it to circuit court. Are we done here?
No, you don't understand, ma'am.
Wow.
You don't understand.
Are we done here? Are we done here?
Perjury is a false
I know exactly what perjury means. I know what perjury means. Are we done
No,
here?
you don't.
Is it a criminal offense or not?
What statement? I don't see anything in the complaint that says he made some false statement under oath.
Because you don't know what happened. You're on the outside looking in. You don't know anything.
But you're the plaintiff. Wait a minute. You are the plaintiff.
Are we done here?
You have to lay out your allegations
here?
properly.
Are we done here?
No, we're not.
Exactly what perjury means.
No, we're not.
Oh, I love this guy's reaction.
You have to lay, you have to lay your
He's trying so hard not to laugh.
your complaint out. You have to
Oh
allege
my
this in the
gosh.
complaint. You have not.
See, sometimes silence is the best thing, man. I swear. His face.
It's not about that. You don't. I don't think you understand what perjury is. It's a
Are
false
we done
statement made
here?
on.
Are we
Oh,
done here?
man.
Are we done here?
I
Please
said
do not
no.
insult my intelligence.
I said no.
Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not insult my intelligence as if I do not understand what the word perjury means.
Oh, I wouldn't have held it in. I would have just busted out laughing.
Do not.
I would have. Yeah.
If it's a criminal offense, then it's
I don't
a criminal
think you do.
offense.
Well, ma'am, it should not have been filed in district court. If
Regardless,
you
he
Are we done
dodged
here?
the bullet with this one. This woman looked like
Okay,
she's
so that's a
just
criminal offense.
super difficult.
Are you
to deal
going
with.
to dismiss it and refile
Difficult,
No, I'm
it?
not.
disruptive,
No, I'm not going to
confrontational?
dismiss it. I will file another case in circuit. But as far as I'm concerned,
You can't
no,
have
it will
two
not
cases on the
dismiss.
ma'am. You can't have two
I'll
cases
countersue
going
her.
on the same issue.
Well, I'm not.
I'll be like, I
not
want you
dismissing the
in my
case.
life.
If you want
Well,
to
I
dismiss
tell you
it,
what.
that's up to you. But I, as a plaintiff, am not dismissing the case.
He has to make a proper motion,
Well, that's on him.
but I can also transfer the venue to circuit.
Yes, that's what I thought, because there were other cases that should have been transferred somewhere else. So that's okay.
And this is super interesting.
Okay, I'm going to do
And
that.
it's more interesting to have a court case by Zoom.
Give me the form.
Oh, wow.
Ma'am, what about his costs associated with appearing because you filed it in the wrong court?
I need to see because I was not aware, since you said perjury was not on there, I was not aware that a criminal offense for
Yeah,
intentional infliction of
she's
emotional
crazy.
distress was considered a criminal offense there, that it had to be.
I didn't say
brought
that.
forward.
That is not what I said.
Yes,
That is not what
you
I
said.
said.
That
I
is what you
said that, no, I didn't. You
Yes,
said
you did.
that.
You stated
I
that.
said that circuit.
You stated
I said
that
that-
the
Wow.
criminal. You stated that emotional
Wow.
infliction of emotional distress is a criminal offense, and you stated that perjury is a criminal offense. But you also stated that perjury is not on the document that I placed forth before you. So criminal offense would not.
It's not in the complaint.
On there.
It's not in the complaint.
I need you to show me.
He doesn't have to show you anything.
The document.
He's the judge. You're supposed to show him. You're supposed to prove your case to him.
Of emotional distress is indeed and in fact a criminal offense, because that's the original offense that was placed on there.
I never said that. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I never said that.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. Ma'am,
yes, you did.
Listen. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you.
Unbelievable.
I will repeat to you what I said.
I'm not either.
I said
that's
that intentional. You need to be quiet while I'm talking. You need to be quiet. Can you mute her, please?
Because perjury is a criminal offense. It has to go to circuit court.
That will not make her hear you.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress.
Oh my gosh.
What I said was intentional infliction of emotional distress is something that circuit court has jurisdiction over. I never characterized that as a criminal matter. It is definitely a civil claim, but it is something that can't be done in district court. Now, that's what I said to you. You are of the mistaken belief that circuit court does not hear civil matters, because you said, well, I thought circuit court only did criminal. You are the one who are mistaken about the jurisdiction of circuit court, because that's what you stated on the record.
And she's still talking. And they got her on mute.
Unmuted.
She's still bumping her gums, talking crap.
She's been talking the entire time.
So disruptive.
Excuse me, you don't understand.
Look at this woman.
Works. Let me explain something.
Woo, she gonna be single for the rest of her life.
Okay.
When I muted her and now I'm asking her to unmute, if she doesn't do something on her end, she's still muted. So right now she's still muted.
Why hasn't she been charged with contempt of court?
But I have asked
If
her
this
to
was a
unmute.
man
She's
doing
not
this, he would have been
looking at
charged
the
with
device
contempt
that
of
she's
court instantly. He let her run like crazy. If a guy did that, he would have probably got life.
I don't think she heard a word I said.
And what is she
Because, like I
doing?
said,
Where is
she's not
she
looking
at?
it to know I've asked her to unmute.
Is that an airport or something? Or like a bus terminal?
Is there a website where I can get the forms I need for this to be dismissed? I
Listen, sir. Let me just explain this to you. Okay? You know, there are forms of the State Court Administrative Office website, okay? But, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're filling out, you know, you're just flopping around like a fish on a dock out of
Right.
the water. And the same goes for Ms. Short, because she apparently doesn't understand the jurisdiction of what types of cases can be done in district court and what types of cases can be done in circuit. That's why we're having this issue right now.
okay.
So, you know, look, how could I put it?
I mean, that woman is so difficult to deal
I'm
with.
trying to think of a good
So
analogy.
disruptive, so confrontational. What man would sign up for that? Seriously. I mean,
If
far beyond therapy. I mean,
if two people that have no military training, amateurs, and they want to throw hand grenades, well, you know,
I'm going to skip over.
you don't do
a
it the
little bit.
right way. To listen to the ruling that I'm making here, then you know, she can rejoin, unmute herself, and let's come on back in here and let me read this order.
Uh-oh. Oh, she left out.
I can barely hear
Oh,
what you're saying. Like I said, I'm at the airport. There's a lot of people around.
Ma'am, are you getting ready to go on a trip or something?
No, I actually just came. I had a rental car.
Oh, I see. Okay. Ma'am, this is what I'm
Yes.
doing. I am ordering that this go to Seventh Circuit Court. Venue is to be changed because intentional infliction of emotional distress is a circuit court matter outside the jurisdiction of district court. Plaintiff shall pay the filing fees in the receiving
good.
court.
Good.
And I don't know if you asked for a jury trial or not. You did not, it looks like. So there was no jury fee. No further proceedings shall be had after transfer until these costs or expenses are paid. If not paid within 56 days of the date of this order, this case shall be dismissed by the court to which it was transferred.
And what
All right,
cost am I paying? Hold on. What cost am I paying for?
She said, hold on.
the filing fees for circuit court.
Whatever those are.
Why am I paying for filing fees for the circuit court? Because there's been multiple cases that have been brought forth.
Because you filed it in district court, we don't do intentional infliction of emotional distress cases.
Well, I need to see that in writing. I need to see that document in writing that states that
If you want to appeal, if you want to,
I've already skimmed SCAO. I've already skimmed that. I'm reading constantly every day, and I did not see that form on there.
I'm
that
sure
states,
that you are. But
yes, I am.
If you want to appeal my ruling, you got 21 days to do it.
Yep, I do.
You got 21 days to appeal it to the circuit court. My ruling.
I'm going to stop this right here. I'm going to leave the original video in the description so that you all could take a look at it. But this was really, really interesting. And it just goes to show you what a lot of men have to deal with these days. And this is unfortunate. You know, if I was this brother right here, I would hire an attorney. I would hire an attorney. Me, I would have hired an attorney from the beginning. I would have hired a really good attorney, and I would have countersued for a whole bunch of things. I would have bankrupted her. But this is unfortunate that you have situations like this where, you know, men like this are being bullied into being submissive and bullied and emasculated and, you know, all of this because she can't get herself together. You know, like I said, this is all unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But again, be sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Until the next time, peace.